Hello, my name is Cristina Barnett. I'm an alum from the SU Madrid program. I studied there and for the academic year 2012 to 2013. And so I'll talk a little bit about my experience with SU Madrid. I first chose to study in Madrid for two reasons. I was encouraged to study in Spain because of one of my Spanish professors at Syracuse University. He was from Spain, and I took Spanish literature classes from him. And the material we covered in class, it piqued my interest in Spanish literature and art. So I was interested in going to Madrid to understand everything on a deeper level. And so I thought, why not go to the source? Madrid was also the perfect location for me to finish my academic requirements for my Spanish major. A lot of the 400 classes easily fit into my schedule, and it was the perfect opportunity for me to practice my fluency in Spanish. It was overall a good idea to finish my senior year there to really improve my fluency. What I liked most about my experience in Madrid is, well, it was special because I stayed there for an entire year. The Raizes Ruta seminar was the perfect foundation for me to introduce me to the richness of Spanish history and culture and traditions and really deepen my idea of the Spanish history. My first semester classes set me up with the perfect tools to overcome my self-consciousness with speaking Spanish. And I later went outside the classroom and went to language exchanges, and I got to practice my Spanish with Spaniards, which was one of the best experiences. So I really became interested in learning about their ideas and interests and the way they socialized with everyone around them. So it was a rewarding experience to attend Spanish family outings and trips once I had made good Spanish friends. So I really tried to make Spanish friends in the fall semester, knowing they'd be essential for getting to know Madrid the most authentic way possible. So later I was invited to things like Nochebuena and Nochevieja with Spanish families. So the openness and warmth of the Spanish people was my reward for stepping out of my own comfort zone and pushing myself to express myself in Spanish, which is challenging. So the Spaniards I met, they liked to hear me talk about my seminar trips and the things I was learning in my classes. So I think the most valuable thing SU Madrid offers to its students is that SU Madrid moves the students from this tourist realm to more of an experiential learning kind of sphere of personal growth. And it does this through host families, for one. The host families invite students into the Spanish language more easily than in the class or in the street. And they also share their customs and opinions during dinner talks or sobremesa. And I think the host families are a unique experience and a unique window to daily Spanish life, and kind of a safe atmosphere to ask questions and discover what you wouldn't if you hadn't lived with a Spanish family. I also really liked the field trips that SU Madrid provides during the semester. Mostly on weekends, they have free trips for people that sign up. And I think these were really, really important, and I went on most all of them because they were places I already wanted to visit, and it was even better that I got to go with a professor and have a professor as a guide because they provide so much insight and knowledge, and I couldn't have had the same experience if I had gone alone or if I had gone with just a normal tour guide. So they were so accessible to answer any questions I had, either something about the tour or Spain or the customs in general. It was definitely worth a visit and beyond. So my study abroad experience in Madrid did influence my studies. So I guess the experience with SU Madrid only increased my interest in Spanish art and literature, but it also challenged me to express myself in different ways. It made me realize I prefer to speak Spanish when I talk about emotions and dreams and stories, and I prefer to speak in English when I'm talking about something that I need to communicate in kind of technical detail. So I learned that about myself. I think the Spanish language is richer to talk about some things compared to others. And because of my time in Madrid, I became interested in the dynamics of culture and cross-cultural communications. So without a doubt, my experience in Madrid is what founded my interest in international education. So after my time at SU Madrid, I went to get my master's, my Master of Arts from New York University in International Education. And it has connected me once again to SU abroad in Syracuse and here in Madrid. So overall, my friends in the Madrid program, I still talk to them from time to time, and we talk about our time here as something that was really special because it shaped us personally, and I think it deepened our academic interests in different ways, both in art and language or communications. And so I missed Madrid so much that I applied to come back to Spain as a language assistant in a bilingual school here in Madrid. And I now live and work here, and I continue learning new things every day about the Spanish language and the people. So undoubtedly, I would choose to study in Madrid again, and it helped shape my ideas about different types of education, and it got me interested in cross-cultural learning. It pushed me to get my master's, and it made me recognize the value of learning in different contexts, different environments, and how it makes a person more open-minded and prepared to tackle other things in life. If you can communicate in a foreign country for a year, I think it's a good asset to have in the workplace. And it just helps me tackle any other professional challenges that might occur in the future. So I like to think that living and learning amongst different cultural norms and traditions and ways of thinking help create connections between individuals and countries. And I like to think it also increases tolerance for others' beliefs and ideas, which we could always use more of. So I recommend SU Madrid to other students because of the phenomenal signature seminars. The seminars are the best introduction that a student can have to Spain and Europe in general. It creates a solid base for educational and personal experiences, and I don't think the students can experience the same kind of atmosphere anywhere else. Seminars are absolutely phenomenal. For those who seek to know themselves a little better, and they're also willing to test their communication skills, and they want a learning experience that books can't live up to, then this is the program they need to sign up for. So, in the end, I think your Madrid experience is what you make of it. It's yours to shape. So, my best piece of advice would be to stay in Madrid on the weekends to get to know it better. I know a lot of people are tempted to visit other countries every weekend because Madrid's a good point to travel anywhere in Europe, but I think this would be the perfect opportunity for you to create a home in another city, and you're not going to have another opportunity like it. And you can travel other places other times, but the only regret I've heard from other students so far is that they wish they had gotten to know Madrid better. I think just stay in Madrid, and there's so much to discover. So good luck, and I hope you enjoy it.